What's going on, guys? Spank Gaming here, coming at you with another stream tip tutorial, guys. Now, if you've been following along with my videos, the very first stream tip tutorial I gave out was how to set up 3-point lighting. Now, 3-point lighting is extremely important for setting up a good quality camera. And then the next video that we uploaded was how to set up that Logitech C920 or your webcam of choice to produce an amazing looking quality, guys. That's a combination of your 3-point lighting and those settings that I helped you guys set up in the last video. So if you haven't checked out those videos, make sure you guys check out those videos that I posted. Make sure you guys subscribe so that you guys are notified whenever I post another stream tip tutorial for you guys, for you fellow content creators out there. Okay, so for this video is going to be about 2 OBS plugins that I've recently discovered and been having a blast with on stream, guys. I mean, we've all seen nice stinger transitions and all that good stuff. So this is a form of one of them is a form of a transition, and the other one is just some nice effects that you can add to your live stream to make you stand out from everybody else. Okay, so you guys know me, I'm all about fun engagement, and I'm also about extremely high quality, guys. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get into those settings. But before we do, just a reminder, guys, I do stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday to Twitch. And then I also stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday to Mixer, guys. And the reason why I stream to 2 platforms is I am doing some tests right now. And that's going to produce a video for you guys in one of these other series that I'll do, talking about the difference between Mixer and Twitch, guys. I know I keep teasing that video, but I keep gathering more information, and the more information I gather, the more I can inform you guys, better inform you guys, because I do feel responsible for my content. Okay, so I want to produce something that's going to be value added for you guys. So let's go ahead and let's get into these fun plugins. All right, now the very first OBS plugin I want to talk about here, guys, is called Motion Effect. Okay, Motion Effect is a form of a transition, and I'm going to show you guys where you can get that downloaded and installed into your OBS. And then I'm going to show you how to set it up properly and use it so that you can have some fun transitions like this. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get into these settings. All right. Okay, guys, now what you're going to want to do is go to a Google search and just search up OBS plugin Motion Effect, and then you should find a link here, or you can just go ahead and type this in to your browser manually right here, obsproject.com/forum/resources/motion effect.668. Okay, so you're going to be brought to this page right here where it's going to show you a little screenshot of what these effects can have or do for you. See, it's kind of cool. There's a lot of things you can do with this. A lot of ways to get creative. So we're just gonna go download, and we're gonna come here. We're gonna go to the newest version of Motion Effect. We're gonna click on that. Okay, and then once we click on this, we're gonna go ahead and find the download. The download would be right here, Motion Effect 121 zip. So go ahead and click on that, and that's going to go ahead and download. So then we're going to go ahead and open that up, and then it's going to be right here. But what we're going to want to do is we're going to go to downloads, and then we're going to go ahead and click on Motion Effect here. We're going to extract all, and then we're going to browse. And now instead of going there, we're going to go to our C drive. We're going to go to Program Files. We're going to go to OBS Studio. We're going to go to Data. Oh no, we put it in right here. This is it. Select Folder, OBS Studio. My apologies. And click Extract. Okay, there we go. So you just bring it into your wherever you saved OBS. Wherever you installed it originally, you just bring it to that installation folder. Okay, so now that we have it all set up, now we're gonna go ahead and go back to OBS, and we're gonna go ahead and close out OBS and reopen OBS. And this is gonna refresh. And now when we head on down here to our scene transition area, we're gonna see motion. Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll set motion. Okay, so we'll just keep it as motion. And here you can, you can preview the transition. That's essentially what it's gonna do. Okay, so we'll hit okay. And now what we got to do is create a new scene. Okay, so say you have this is your normal gameplay scene, right? This is just your normal gameplay scene, and you want to blow up your camera for whatever reason. Okay, so we're gonna call this scene 2, and we're gonna add our sources here. We're gonna add our game capture back in. We're gonna use our existing capture, and we're gonna go ahead and add our video capture device, which is our Logitech. We're gonna hit OK. So we're gonna size it about, let's just say we want to bring it to like here, right? Just for the sake of just showing what it can do, right? Okay, so we just want to bring our camera just front and center. Like say you died in some funny way, and then you want to go ahead and you want to switch that scene over. You'll switch it over and it'll go back there. And then say you died and it'll come up right there. I like to slow this down. So right here in the duration, you can go ahead and slow this down. I like about 900 milliseconds. I feel like that's pretty nice and smooth. See how it was nice and smooth? So I like to set the duration a little higher than 300. So that's essentially what it can do. That's motion effect right there. Now, a very important rule to take into consideration here. Okay, this is very important. Now, say your scene is set up this way. Whatever source is on top of a source that is going to the next scene must remain on top of that source in the transitioning scene. So from scene 1 to scene 2, my camera is on top of my gameplay. Okay? But if it's not, let's say we go to scene 2 and we want to do something like this. We want to set up like this, right? Okay, so for whatever reason, we're going to set up this way, and this is going to be how we're going to talk to our chat or whatever, setting up for the next game. And let's just say I have my Logitech underneath my game capture for whatever reason. It's going to cause a weird issue here. Okay, so from there to there, it's not so bad. To see how it clipped through here, I'll slow it down so you can see that it clipped through the I want to go to 1,000. Can we go to 1,000? There we go. See how it clipped through my source? So if we go from there to there, it's not so bad, but from there to there, it clipped through. That's because my Logitech was not on top. So to fix that, make sure the Logitech is sitting on top of your game capture, and then when you switch, it won't clip through. It'll go underneath, which is what you want. Okay, so that's motion effect. It's very straightforward to set up. You don't need to do anything other than follow the simple rules that whatever sources you have in motion going into the next scene must remain on top of the sources they were in the previous scene. Otherwise, you'll get some weird clipping. Okay, now that we got that covered, let's go into the next effect, okay, guys? All right, now let's go into the next OBS plugin, and this one offers a lot of creativity, guys. It's called Stream FX, not Stream Effects. It's Stream FX. Okay, I'll show you guys where to find that. But essentially, what Stream FX is something like this, where I have a blurred source mirror underneath of my camera. Also a blurred source underneath my other camera. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys how to set up Stream Effects, and I'll show you what kinds of things you can do with that. All right, guys, so here we are. We're back into the OBS project forum page here, and we're going to go to obsproject.com/forum/threads/streamfx for OBS Studio. page 8. I will leave these links in the description down below for you guys to easily access. Once we're here, we're going to go ahead and click download. Okay, so here we are. We're at this page. So this one's going to be a little bit different here, guys. We're going to have to scroll down all the way down, and we're going to have to go to one of these unzips here. Okay, so Stream Effects for Windows, Stream Effects Windows 2019. We're just going to find the latest version of this, and we're going to go ahead and grab that one. So we're going to grab this one down here. And once that downloads, we're going to again go here, but we're going to do this way. We're going to go to Downloads, Stream Effects. We're going to extract all, and then where we're going to extract it is right here in OBS Studio. So select that folder to extract. Of course, with the administrative privileges. And there we go. And then once again, we're going to have to go back to OBS, and we're going to have to close it down. And we're going to have to reopen OBS. There we go. And now I should be able to do things like this. I should be able to add a source mirror right here. Okay. So now we're going to set up a new scene for this. Okay. So we're going to go into new scene, scene 3. Okay. And we're going to add a source mirror for the first one. And we'll just leave it as, we'll just say Logitech mirror. Logitech mirror. Okay. You click OK. And then you're gonna go here, and you're gonna select Logitech source. Okay, this is gonna mirror the Logitech. Okay, and then what we can do from here is we can go to filters, and then we can play with either 3D transform, and let's just add a 3D transform, and let's go to, it's set for camera, let's set it for perspective. Okay, because we're gonna do something with this that's actually quite fun. Okay, so with the pitch and rotation, all that fun stuff, that's where we can add this angularity effect to our sources, right? It's actually a lot of fun. So we can, let's take this, let's close this out, and let's go ahead and drop this down. Okay. And we see like, okay, well that looks cool, but it's, we got a weird line going on here that just kind of distorts the image. Okay, so let's go back into the filters, 3D transform, and let's make the field of view outward, right? We're going to increase the field of view, and there we go. We have successfully transformed our source, and there you go. And if we go ahead and add our video capture device back in here, our Logitech, and I'm going to put it underneath there, you see that now I have two separate sources of the same source, because I've simply mirrored it, right? So now we have this little thing going on, right? Kind of cool. It's kind of a cool little effect. Okay, what else can we do with this? We can go ahead and we can, let's place this here, right? Let's make this camera a little bit bigger, and let's put the mirror back underneath. Okay, and then we're gonna take the mirror and we're gonna blow it all the way up, and then we're gonna go back into the filters, and we'll turn off the 3D transform, and then what we'll do is we'll add in what I like to do, the blur effect. Now the blur effect is really cool. Okay, so we're gonna add a little bit of blur, type, area, subtype. You can do Gaussian, linear, I don't even know how to say those words. Let's just say linear. Area, directional, or area, we'll just leave it at area. And then we'll go ahead and start to blur, and you'll see that your image starts to blur. This is really cool. You could add this in underneath an existing source to kind of give it that kind of nice effect of something going on in the background, without an overlay or anything. You can add yourself a little cam frame. That's what I did, added a cam frame to kind of break this out of the background. But we have this really cool mirrored effect here, and it's the same source, but it's a mirrored image. It's a mirrored source. So now won't be messing with any of the settings of my original source, which is nice because I want multiple sources and I can do this as many times as I want. I can get really goofy with this, and I can add another source mirror, and I can add that as my Logitech source. You know, we can do the Brady Bunch thing here. We can just multiply myself all across the screen. And there's other effects that you can do with this source effect here. You can do let's see here. You can do all kinds of things with this. You can do color grading, color correction. You can green screen one of those sources if you got a green screen around. You can blur it. You can 3D transform. You can sharpen it. There's shaders. There's SDF effects. There's all kinds of things you can add to this this other source without affecting your actual source. But yes, so there you guys go. That's stream effects. That's how you guys can multiply your source in the same scene and not have it affect your main source when you go back to your gameplay scene. Okay, guys? When you go back here, everything's back to normal. And then you go here, you got some cool motion effect, and then you got some cool blurs. Now, if you have multiple cameras set up and you're using the motion effect, you know, make sure that it's set up on the other source as well. Otherwise, it won't move. You could do some fun things where your cameras could rotate around as you switch scenes. That'd be kind of cool. Anyways, guys, that was a lot of information there, but a lot of creativity can be had with this Stream Effects plugin. And yeah, just have a blast with it, guys. Get creative. Do something crazy. Do something I've never seen before. All right, guys. Okay, guys, so that was the 2 source plugins for OBS Studio that I really enjoy, guys. Stream effects and motion effects, guys. I really hope that this video helped you guys out. I hope it just opened your guys' eyes to what kinds of things you can do with OBS Studio. I have a whole bunch of other things I can show you guys. I'll be making more YouTube tutorials on OBS Studio and all the plugins that we can do. And if you guys would like me to get more in depth with any specific plugin, please let me know in the comments down below, and I'll make a more in-depth video on specific settings for all those kinds of stream effects or motion effects that you just saw here today. I hope this video helped you guys out. If it did, please consider leaving a like. Please consider subscribing to the channel so that you're notified when I produce more of these YouTube tutorial guys. Thank you guys again for watching, and happy streaming, everybody. Issues. That's really hard to fix. Pretend Twitch point. Redeem flow treats. Okay. Flo. Flo, want a treat? She came from the porch. She came from the porch. Oh yeah, you're gonna get a treat. All right. Oh yes. Oh, you want that treat? You want that treat, huh? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's a good treat, huh? It's a good treat, huh? Oh yeah, I love you too. Yeah. Good girl. Yeah. She's had a treat or two in her time, you know? She needs the walks, yo. Back up off me, okay? ASMR Flow. That's ASMR Flow.